Hello everybody, it's the 23rd of January here and I can confirm it's still blooming freezing and my pots are still blooming frozen. I would like to get rid of some more of this weed cover, but it's not going to come out very easily. I'm just going to leave a lot of root in, I think. And so I'm better off waiting for a bit of a thaw before I try and remove some of these weeds. But before we turn round, it's going to be February leading into March, and I'm going to have a whole lot of trees that I'm going to need to work on, and a whole lot of trees that I'm going to have to repot this year. And so what I'm trying to do is get a little bit ahead of myself with a few of these trees that, well, basically I'm not going to repot, and so don't need the time taken in the spring that I can use for repotting if I do them now. So what I want to do with this Trident maple, as it's not going to be repotted, is just some structural pruning and some trimmage of some I've got an obviously very dead branch there that needs to come off. This piece I'm just not happy with. I don't like the way it sort of juts out to the right and then back across to the left, and this rear branch is obviously, well, it looked quite nice when the tree was in leaf, but now it's just a sort of big old piece sticking out and going from back as a nice little back branch and then trying to come back to the front again. So this is only going to be a very short video while I do, as I say, a little bit of tidying. So let's start with this piece that is, well, frankly quite annoying, and I'm going to take that back hard back to there, which may seem like quite a large piece, but all of that grew last year. Hopefully this will throw out a whole new lot of branches this spring. To replace them. I've got 3 branches in a kind of a line here, a couple of bra branches there. I'm going to remove this dead stub while I think about it. And I really don't like this piece that's sticking up. I'm going to take it back to there and have another look. Yeah, that's not so bad, but I want to remove that small piece. I'm gonna remove this piece and this piece, which will give me a right, left, right, as it were. Now I'm not too fussed, normally speaking, about branch placement, and so I'm not even sure about this one. No, in fact I'm going to remove that one. What else do I want to remove? As I said, no, I still don't like that piece, so that can come off. And then it's just a question of here we've got a very congealed, that's not the word I'm looking for. What is the word I'm looking for? Congested, that's the word I'm looking for. Thank you, brain, for dredging that out. Let's move in a little bit closer and have a look. So emanating from this one single point we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 6 branches. And what I'm actually thinking is I'm going to remove this entire section at the back here, leaving this as a back branch. May have to do it in a couple of swipes just to get the cutters in. That's better. That also gives a little bit of interesting movement to the trunk. Yeah. Well, I was going to see if I could just pull that particular branch in, but it decided no was the answer. It was too brittle, too frozen, too something. Okay, I'm also going to remove that, but I'm going to leave this. Although from this angle it's a kind of a bar branch, from the front it's not so bad. It can always come off in other years if I really don't like it. Okay, I'm just going to shorten some of these pieces like so. Let's shorten the apex considerably. Take out, yeah, no, that looks okay. I'm going to take out a bud there and a couple of buds on the inside there that I don't really want to sprout. Okay, let's move you back out. So this main branch, it's quite nice to have the two planes, as it were, but I don't like this section. So I'm going to remove that and that. That does look better. I'm going to shorten these back to a pair of buds. I'm not sure about this. No, I'm just... Okay, so that might seem quite drastic, and that might look like I've lost a lot of growth, and indeed I have. But I think that's going to leave the tree set up slightly better. And will hopefully encourage a nice splurge of growth come spring. So there we have it. I'll give you a quick 360. What I will need to do now come spring is keep a close eye out for buds developing, and I may need to do some bud removal if I get lots of buds all shooting in the same place. Because I don't want any more of those sort of 6 shoots coming off of one spot. And obviously another job which I will do off camera is to remove a lot of this moss and weeds once the pot is thawed out. Nothing else to say except thank you so much for watching. Do all the usual YouTube things, the liking, the subscribing, the commenting below, but most of all, stay safe everybody.